Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare ancient Roman chicken with taro from the 6th book of the Re Cucinaria, dedicated to poultry and game birds. We start with the ingredients. We need 1 chicken, taro, olive oil, honey, white wine vinegar, garum, dates, the spices, long pepper, cumin, fennel seeds, asafoetida, and the aromatic herbs, mint, thyme, and rue. Instead of a common mint and thyme, we used Thymus serpyllum, or creeping thyme, and water mint that we harvested a few months ago. First, we boil the taro. The author doesn't specify how to cook taro. However, in another recipe, he writes to simmer the gourds in water in the same way as taro. Therefore, simmering taro is surely correct. We recommend simmering it for about 20 minutes and then peeling it, but the cooking time depends on the size of the tubers. Taro was commonly cultivated in the ancient Mediterranean countries, including Italy, according to Columella, as well as Egypt. You find the link for another recipe for taro in the description below. Meanwhile, we prepare the sauce. We grind the spices, grate a bit of asafoetida, add 1 date, honey, garum, and dilute with vinegar and olive oil. The author doesn't provide the amounts of the ingredients in this recipe, but actually there is no need to be particularly precise to obtain a good outcome if you use the ingredients in moderation. A good ratio among the liquids may be 1 tablespoon of honey, 2 of olive oil and garum, and 3 or 4 of vinegar, with 2 pinches each of spices. We recommend tasting the sauce and adjusting it to your taste if you feel that something is missing. There are several variants for this recipe in this paragraph of the Re Cucinaria. The chicken may be stewed in the sauce or boiled with the sauce poured on top before serving. For both cooking techniques, the author uses the same participle, elixum. We chose to cook the chicken in the sauce and then serve it with the taro coated with the sauce. But the other method requires simmering the chicken and then cooling and drying it before pouring the sauce on top. Other variants for this recipe recommend serving it with simmered gourds or pickled olives. We prepared in the past other recipes for chicken, among which one of the variants of the one we are presenting today. You find a few recipes for ancient Roman chicken in the description below. We cut the chicken into pieces and cook it with the sauce and a little water for about 40 minutes. On our Patreon page, you find the translation of the first 5 books of the Re Cucinaria, in addition to other translations of ancient and medieval sources, and several articles on historical food. To know more about ancient food, in addition, we recommend reading our book Ancient Roman Cooking. If you're interested in the passage between the Antiquity and Middle Ages, we suggest our new book, De Observatione Ciborum, Early Medieval Recipes at the Court of the Franks, with the translation and a commentary of a 6th century text written by the Byzantine physician Antimus. To know more about late medieval cooking, read instead Registrum Coquine, a medieval cookbook. All the books are available on Amazon in English and Italian. To support our work, you can also buy us a beer or purchase our merchandise. You find all the links in the description below. We serve the chicken with the taro coated with the sauce. The sauce was intensely aromatic and with a strong Mediterranean aroma. In contrast with the mild sweetness of taro and the delicate taste of chicken, so tender that it melts in your mouth. Surely it was a great pairing. Some kinds of gourds are sweeter than taro, so in this case, if you want to try this variant, we recommend a bit more garum and a bit less honey. Whereas with pickled olives, garum should be less to prevent the dish from turning excessively salty, but clearly it is up to your taste. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.